Hello folks, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to take the F18 Hornet for a spin around RAF Fairford, which is actually a US Air Force base in the United Kingdom, probably most known for RIAT, which is the Royal International Air Tattoo. It's an air show that happens most years. I haven't been to it for about 3 or 4 years. I used to go every year, but due to COVID that hasn't been the case. And yeah, this seems like the perfect kind of area to just take this up for a few manoeuvres. And as you know, I am absolutely in love with the DCS version of this aircraft, but I'm not going to be comparing it to this bird. That would be stupid. Although I am intrigued to see what they have done with this, considering this is a free, I repeat, free aircraft as part of Sim Update 7. Now, even more exciting than that, I think, we're in the Pimax 8Kx at full 170 degrees field of view. Things are definitely improving with this headset in this sim. I, previously used to say that the 8Kx really struggles. It still does struggle, don't get me wrong, but, things are definitely improving. And so much so that we're actually using the full 170 degrees field of view here with pretty decent performance. Here we are, this is the cockpit, and I have to say straight away that Asobo have done a fantastic job of bringing this to life. It looks very convincing indeed. I could almost feel like I'm in the DCS version in terms of the textures and how it looks. Very impressive. And of course, one thing that the 8Kx provides over no other headset, and that is the feeling of being inside this canopy right now. I have almost, not a true human field of view, but it's pretty damn close with that 170 degrees. And what that gives you is a real feeling of presence of being inside the cockpit. And, when you've used the 8Kx for a number of, days like I have, sometimes I use it just on its own without messing around with any other headset. When I go back to, say, the Reverb or even the Aero, and the Quest, it's a bit of a shocker until you get used to it again. Pimax, they are the king for field of view, and if that's important to you, this is your only option, to be fair. And again, with the 8Kx, you still get a very nice display. No idea how it's going to look on the image, but hopefully fairly decent. But yeah, I can read everything pretty well here, including the altimeter there, 2992. Right, anyway, let's go and start this up. Go for the battery. Oh, look at this. This is very posh. Straight away, we've got sort of a touchscreen here. Everything feels a little bit more newer than the F18 I'm used to in DCS. The gens are already online there, so we're now going to make sure the parking brake is set. And yeah, we'll put the APU on over down here. And you may notice I'm not really, looking around so obviously because I don't need to, because I've got this massive screen. I always say it's like a slab of screen in front of me with the 8Kx. And this kind of flying, when I'm flying fighter jets, it just feels right to be, using this headset. Right, I'm going to listen to the sounds now, so I'm going to shut up for a bit, you'll be pleased to know. That's the APU coming online. I'm expecting that ready sort of light to come on. And it's getting a bit late in the day actually, but it's a nice kind of time of day. I really do like the lighting in Sim Update 7. It's back again. Right, anyway. I want to know if this engine sounds like the real F18. It has a certain whirriness to the engine start. It's very unmistakable. Have they modelled that? Let's see. Is it there? I'm not sure it is. Come on, Asobo, don't let me down here. Oh, there it is! Oh, wow, yeah, that's actually very, very good. Does it go up at the end? Does it go up at the end? Listen. Yes, it does! I tell you what, that's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Remember, this is a free aircraft as well. So usually I'd have to put the DDI displays on myself, but all this seems to be on itself. I mean, it could be just because it's more automated. It seems like a bit more of a fancier version. but the HUD display is already on. We have no alignment to do, so we don't need to mess around with that. We haven't got an FCS page here, so again, that's in fact that's not implemented. The TAC menu, that's correct. The HUD, we have a HUD page there. That's quite cool. Got the attitude indicator. This is all right, really. You know, for a free bird. Does the hook? Does that work? Yes, it does. Nice, I like it. There's that sound again. That is unmistakable for the F18, so I'm pretty impressed by that. Can these be turned off? I don't think so. Oh, sorry, wrong button. This is not bad. I mean, you know, it's obviously... Oh yeah, that looks good. The floodlight is exactly the same as you'd find in DCS, but I'm not comparing it to that, okay? I'm not comparing it to that before you say anything. We need our oxygen. That's inoperative, okay, fair enough. Does the launch bar go down? No, that's inoperative as well. Anti-skid needs to be on. We'll put our landing light on now. The APU's just gone off, that's cool. We can set our bingo fuel, I like that. But that's enough, that's plenty. And of course we don't have any weapons, which is expected. Do we have the... No, we don't have that, okay. The sort of heads-up display HUD thing, which is very cool. Do these move in? No. So these are quite a few things that aren't working, but that's okay. It's free. It's absolutely fine. It's just, you know, the idea, the feeling of being in one. But I'm interested to see what the flight dynamics are like as well. That works very well as well. That's how you do it, and you're supposed to push it in. Oh, sorry, I keep using the zoom button for some reason. Right. Oh, we're away. Okay, well, we'll find a runway then, guys, at RAF Fairford, and we'll just do a few manoeuvres. Now, just to let you know, as of today, it is Black Friday, and Pimax have got some mega deals at the moment. In fact, they've even given me a 10% discount code, which actually applies already to their 20% discount. So you can get a 30% discount off a brand new Pimax. That's a bit special, to be honest. That's a lot. I mean, you know, I am impressed with that. So it's VR Sim Guy 1. I don't know how long it's going to be going for, so make the most of that while you can. What else? Also VR Wave have got a discount code, 15%. In fact, actually, I don't have a discount code for that. Well, I do, but mine's only 5%. Theirs is actually 15% on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So you must use that to your advantage the best you can, because it's not going to go on for very long. And yeah, the VR Wave lens inserts for the Reaver D2 and Quest 2 are absolutely brilliant. I really like them, even for people who don't wear glasses. You know, it's great because it means you don't need to worry about scratching lenses, but also it has a blue light filter, which does do nice things for your eyes. Honestly, I've had quite a few late sessions in the Reaver D2 recently, and for some reason my eyes just feel much happier in that with those lens inserts. This feels really good. But yeah, if you're a glasses wearer, then I mean it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Because I wouldn't want to wear glasses in VR. It's something I don't think about much, and it's a weakness of mine. When I review headsets, I don't think about glasses wearers, so I'm sorry about that. It's because none of my family wear glasses, Melissa doesn't, and I don't either. Tell you what, this'll do. Let's see if we can get this bird up in the air, because one thing about Fairford, it has a massive runway. Now, you need to make sure also that when we go full mil, because the F18, when you take off, you do use afterburner, but you have to have a toggle for that. I have set that on my yoke, so notice now. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. That afterburner looks really good, and already, whoa, we are airborne already. Look at that, that's not bad at all, that. Now, performance with the 8Kx is getting pretty damn good now. I hope this comes across, even, yeah, because you do need parallel reprojection, because the 8Kx is such a beast of a headset that, you know, it needs... Oh, this is fantastic. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit taken back by this, because it's been a while since I've used the 8Kx in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and with that field of view, you really feel the speed. You totally feel the speed here. Oh yes, this is great fun. Right, tell you what then, we'll just we'll do a few little manoeuvres here, see how she feels. But that is one thing that's remarkable about this headset. As I say, when you're close to the ground now, I can sense the speed I'm doing here. Loving it. Right, I just need to get my trim wheel in order here because it's not working very well. Hang on a second. There we go. That's it. Pulling some G's now, I like that. The pilot is straining, that's kind of cool. Let's see what the... yeah, that's interesting. The air brake looks different as well, look at that. So I'm guessing this is a different model F18 to the DCS version. Oh, this is great. This is absolute, all kinds of fun in VR. And this is what the 8Kx is made for. Now, do we have flaps? Because they should be on auto. Yeah, you got the auto button there. That works as well. That's kind of cool. And this map here, we can get rid of that for a minute. Can we get rid of that? Can't seem to get rid of the joystick thing, but that's fine. That's a nice display. And do we have... In fact, I'll have to try that out actually, because you know, in the real F18 you have these waypoint markers and you can switch between them, or you can go into auto mode. That's not implemented yet. Okay, that's fine. Notice that I'm not crying about things that aren't working. This is a free aircraft. I can't believe the amount of free content we're getting for this sim, to be honest. And Asobo, if you're listening, thank you. Thank you on behalf of the flight sim community. I know we seem a little bit ungrateful sometimes, but we do appreciate it. And now I've lost the airfield because it's that. Look at that sun there, and the scattering effect there. That's very, very nice. But yeah, close to the ground with the Pimax 8Kx, it is absolutely quite a feeling. I really do love this headset. You know, it's one of a kind really. There's nothing else out there that provides this kind of level of immersion when it comes to field of view. It's such a massive thing that we're yet to crack with other headset manufacturers, and Pimax have got it covered. I'm also using, by the way, the DMAS, which I don't know whether there's been a firmware update recently, but it just sounds really good. I do like the DMAS sort of solution, because it's off my ears. I don't need to worry about any other headset on my head, you know, like headphones or anything like that. It's just a very comfortable experience. Very similar to the G2. I do feel the G2 audio is better, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I totally lost the airfield. What a noob. Anyway, I'll cut the video here, and the next time you see me, I'll magically have found the airfield again, and we'll do a few manoeuvres before it gets pitch black. But look at this lighting. Pretty impressive. Right folks, we've now found the airfield, and what we're going to try actually is a square loop. It's something that's very... I guess it's the signature manoeuvre at air shows when you see the Hornet. We can't be going too fast though, it won't work. So slowing down here. This lighting is very impressive here. Here we go, right, that will do. Get to about 300 knots. and we'll pull back. There we go, we're now going vertical with full afterburner. And then we're going to pull again, hard. Oh, that was, yeah, that actually, whoa. It's fly-by-wire, supposedly, so it shouldn't really be that unruly, but that's okay. And then back down again. Let's be careful here. Pick up some speed. Going completely down now, and then back onto display line again. I like the G effects there. Yeah, that didn't really go the plan, to be honest. I am really being picky there with the flight model. It can't really do a square loop and do the sort of Cobra maneuvers, because it really has such an incredible versatile flight model. And what I mean by that, the real thing is, you know, you can really be on the edge of the stall and it can maneuver around on a sixpence, like literally. It's incredible. But this thing, it doesn't like it so much. So yeah, I think this is showing the flight model limitations. And it really goes to show you as well how DC designs how hard they have to work to get their flight models to behave like the real thing, because I do feel that this sim doesn't do jet that well in terms of flight modelling. You have to really know your stuff. And if you consider like the F18 Tomcat, it flies very, very well and very similar to what you'd expect the real thing to fly. And that reminds me very much of the ECS when it comes to just the core flight modelling. I mean, it's not as good, of course, but you know, when in the constraints of the sim, it's pretty impressive. I do think the afterburner effects are very nicely done, actually. I do like the wind. Can you hear out sort of the turbulence and the pressure on the airframe? That's a very nice touch as well. Right, we'll come in now for a bit of a sort of maybe a high G radius turn. Let's try that. Oh. She's a little bit not very precise. There we go. Oh god, yeah, she's all over the place. Whoa, and then we're stalling out the sky. This does not feel like an F18, if I'm honest. But, you know, I'm sure the flight modelling will improve over time. This is making me miss my DC Designs aircraft, I've got to say. He certainly looks the part, though. That's for sure. Right, let's see if we can do that again. Back onto the display line here. It won't go too fast. See here, performance with the Pimax is really good. It's performing really well. And that's since my new tweaks. I can't seem to be very precise with my movements here. Right, here we go. Let's try that again. Be a little bit careful now. Doing 5 Gs here. We have to do about 9. That feels a bit better. Pilot training sounds very convincing. Nice. Up. And back round again. There we go. Not sure about this sort of toggle for your afterburner. I'm sure some people will tell me in the comments. Is that something this version of the F18 has in real life? Wow. That's nice. it's great to see an F18 once again flying in the skies of Fairford. Hopefully next year, if the air show is on and I can get tickets, I will definitely be there, that's for sure. Can we do snap roll? Let's try that. Try that next. My pilot is really straining here. Oh, this headset. You know what? The sweet spot in the 8Kx, it's so good. Particularly for its Fresnel design. It's not bad at all, you know. Alright, let's just slow down a bit here. Air brake coming out. Do a snap roll. Yeah, that's it's alright. That's not too bad. Right, we'll do a high alpha pass next. And what that means is we put the air brake out, like so, and we're right on the edge of the stall. My view keeps resetting every time I go back in the cockpit, that's a bit annoying. So here we are, we're really slow here. High angle of attack. Very popular manoeuvre at air shows. And then we'll go into afterburner. Over the top. So you really have to finesse this aircraft. It's I can see where the limitations are, but you know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, I'm stalling. Concentrate. So I guess what we'll do to finish then, well, we'll just do a bit of a fancy loop here. In fact, no, we won't. We'll do a bit of a roll. It's interesting how you can hear the pilot from the outside as well. Right, tell you what we'll do then to finish. We'll do a high speed pass. Full afterburner. Here we go. Has to be done. Not sure if we'll break the sound barrier or not, but there we go. Yeah, that feels amazing in the 8Kx. I can really feel I'm going fast across the ground because I can see my peripheral vision. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Straight up into the vertical here. And apparently you can bust the speed of sound, the sound barrier. So we'll do that next, because I think I'm going to have to go into a bit of a dive to do that. 17, Angels 18, 19,000, 20,000 feet. Full afterburner once again. Let's see what happens here. There we go. I love that. Oh, there it is. Do you know, this sim is so versatile. Just to think what it can do already, and it's only just over a year old. Pretty impressive. So really guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, Pimax have got a 30% discount with my VR Sim Guy 1 code. VR covers have got a massive sale. VR Wave lens inserts, they've got a 15% discount going at the moment. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'm going to now fly into the sunset with a Pimax 8Kx, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye for now. Take care.